I'm Billy Jenkins. We have a new update on the story we told you Saturday evening about a East Ridge home collapse. Not East Ridge home, excuse me, a deck collapse on an East Ridge home. Now, 5 people were rushed to the hospital Saturday after a porch deck collapse in East Ridge. Challenger is looking deeper into the cause of the collapse and if it could have been prevented. Chad Byers says, "We've been crying out for 2 years about the issue we have with this apartment." Byers is just getting home from the hospital Sunday morning, and Saturday Byers, his daughters, Nancy and cousin, were rushed to ER after his second-story porch deck collapsed. Now, he also tells us, "We were about to conduct a Bible study." He says it was around 1 p.m. when the tenant stepped outside. As soon as he stepped on the deck, it collapsed. By East Ridge police still ropes off Byers' yard. Based on an intentional investigation, authorities say loose nails could be to blame. Quote, "We've complained numerous times," Byers says. The tenant says the problem isn't just his deck. He's complained to his landlord many times about mold, leaks in his bathroom and kitchen. Byers says he knew the deck needed repair, but never thought it was unsafe. When it failed and impeded my Nancy, he says her lower back was injured. Byers' swelling in her brain has caused temporary paralysis in his Nancy leg. His cousin recently went under back surgery. She landed on an air conditioning unit and now has new numbness in her legs. His 2-year-old daughter has scratches all over her body. Our landlord is pretty decent, says Tenant Eucalinda Moses. "I just think our property owner is not living up to the pair." Chad Byers is not the only tenant with complaints. Moses lives across the street from him and says her deck also needs repairs. Quote, "We have a deck and little boy oversleeps," Moses says. "The deck is in desperate need of repair. We don't use it." The tenants next door to Byers didn't want to go on camera, but say their deck collapsed last year. They say it took maintenance 4 months to replace it. Thankfully, no one was on the deck when it collapsed. Chad Byers says he just wants the property owners to step up so this doesn't happen to someone else. The only thing he wants to do is take responsibility for what happened, he says. Now, the company that owns Byers' apartment is called Glen Properties. According to an employee, the owner lives out of town and has no comment investigation. If they find the apartment in violation of city code, the owners could be cited to court. Reporting in the studio, Billy Jenkins, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.